Today we'll be using the Octobrush Nouveau, another interesting kit for a weapon that really doesn't fit it. Comes with squid beacons and ink storm. While technically having a ranged option in ink storm, you are still struggling to get in, much like we were struggling with the undercover umbrella. While the main weapon itself is better at slaying and you can play to a sharking playstyle, which is what we're going to be trying to do, it still just struggles on some maps and it is very map dependent. I think the main map that people use this for is actually Flounder Huts, though that is not in the rotations today. But due to the fact that it's not great at pressuring at long range, it is just going to struggle sometimes. Either way, you know the drill. The goal is 3 wins, and if we get 3 in a row without any losses, we'll go for a 4th one. I'll see you in the first match. All right, match number 1. Some midline options on the other team that we'll have to be careful of, but the closer range options are great for us. We can kind of shark them so long as our teammates are painting forward. Are you going to struggle with that though, as we don't have anything great midline ourselves? So we will struggle with that a bit. I'll have to try to play a little sneakier here. Okay. Oh, there's the blaster. I am in a very bad position there though. Again, we really like to have our paint forward on that, so we have to get a lot of mixed messages from the game's UI there. All right, we'll take that out. Okay, we'll wait here. I am marked though, so we'll go ahead and throw this out. And since we don't have, you know, Zipcaster or Suction Bomb, anything for range really, other than our Storm, which isn't, you know, immediate pressure, we'll just have to carefully deal with this. It's very similar to the undercover umbrella that we used last time, which is, you know, a weapon that has a lot of trouble actually getting in on its own. You're relying on teammates to paint for you. Yes, you have that shield, but it gets shredded easily. So you've really got to plan your advances in advance. All right, we'll wait down here. Hopefully that doesn't rid me. Okay, good. Good. I've got to back up though, because that is, again, one of those midline weapons that are going to take us out pretty easily. All right. Careful, get forward. Nice. You do have a bit of range, and that's nice, certainly, but you still have to be careful because it can trail off pretty easily, and if something can fight you at range, then, you know, you're going to struggle. Again, like I said, midline options, they keep their damage at range and you fall off pretty hard at range. And it seems like we're not too terribly interested in painting, which is understandable because our only real painting weapons are the Deppels, which do not paint very far at all. If I die here, that's fine. I do have, nice. I do have Cooler. I don't have it anymore, but nice, nice, nice. Oh man, he played that cover. Look, he played it to his advantage. That's what you're supposed to do with a blaster like that. Again, we just have no paint. I wish we would. I guess I'll have to try that because it seems as if we're not trying that too much, the entire team as a whole. So I'm going to try to do that, make sure we have something to do, and I'll just throw out my rain when I get it. I actually got to kill the Storm, so that's pretty nice. Yeah. It's a very interesting weapon to actually try to outrun. Since our Octobrush is fairly slow compared to the Ink Brush at actually running, it's kind of an odd, you know, do I rush him or do I try to get far away from him? Because it's similar to a Luna Blaster in that regard. They can very easily just quickly take you out at range or at close range. All right, we'll take that trade there, I guess. Not really. Probably should have just focused on, again, trying to get paint down, because that seems to be where we are struggling the most. Like, they're having plenty of paint, so they can easily just kind of rush in and do whatever they want. You know, here we're struggling so badly just to do anything because we just don't have enough paint for anything. So that's what we'll work on right now. All right, they're backline, or they're trying to take out our backline. Nice. All right, we'll get around here. Try to just, you know, fan this, or not fan it, but kite him at the best we can. See, I can't kite this guy at all because he just backs up out of my range. So yeah, just gonna try to keep damage off as much as we can, or paint off as much as we can, not damage. Really just struggling here terribly. All right, we've taken the lead somehow, but probably not for long. Oh, we get a wipeout. Never mind, never mind. Hold on. See, you know, we spread that paint around and suddenly we're actually making more progress here, so that's nice. Need to remember I don't have something like Reef Slider that I can pop. A little unfortunate we got one shot by that. I believe we did. I don't know. I have terrible short-term memory. Did not want to be tagged by that. That's not good. So yeah, I can't do anything while they're special rushing. It's just a cluster of lots of AoE, so we're gonna struggle a bit with that. Again, we have no range option. This is why this weapon is generally used more on something like Flounder, where you can use ledges to your advantage, like this. You know, it just does kind of stink. Come on, I was on the tower too. Yeah. Biggest issue, again, like I said before, paint. If we would have been painting a little more, I was really the only one, I guess, trying to make too much of an effort to it. I think our Dapples tried to a little bit in between there, but our team was just not built for painting, and you could tell, you know, as soon as the enemy team got paint control, we were pretty much just locked out because we had no options to actually press them or pressure them while they were pushing. All right, this match, we should have some decent amount of paint at the very least. We have a blob, which is very good at painting. Not much else though, since a roller is similar to us, in fact, very similar to us, where it doesn't put out too much paint, it just tries to use the paint that its teammates give it. We take out the blaster there. They do not have a charger. I was thinking they had a charger for some reason, but they don't. Technically, the bow does charge, but you know, I'll take the trade there. Unfortunately, I did get clipped by the what's it called, the Splatter Shot Pro, before I actually died, but that's fine. Need to remember I do have beacons and I'm going to place them down. Very important thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna shark forward then. They do not know I'm here. All right, good. You don't know I'm here either. Okay, good, great, nice. They're really not expecting this. Come on, take him out. Can I get you? No, I can't, and you can easily get me at ledge. Okay, good. All right, stay alive. I don't really know what I want to do here. Oof. Oh man. Okay, we'll jump back in. I think what we do want to do here though, try to move quickly. Okay, that's good. We can catch anyone trying to drop. We do get hit by that though. I don't think you know I'm here. Try slosh. Stay away from the bomb. Nice. Don't die to the bomb though. The bombs are very aggressive this match. Back away. Just back away. We have such a good lead right now. As long as we keep the pressure up, we can give them a little bit of space. All right, I'll take that. I will lose my special off of it, which is, you know, kind of difficult to get sometimes with this weapon, but it's fine. Again, we got the kill on him, so that removes some of their offensive pressure. It's better to trade when we have such a commanding lead like this, because that removes their space to actually do things. Oh, there we go. Good. Again, see, look, we're having so much paint to actually move around with. All right, good. Where did their bow go? Okay. Ah, he got the one shot. That's fine. But see, look how much paint we have now compared to last match. It's just amazing. Nice. Okay. Back to sharking mode. Very nice. He's just kind of standing there and shooting. Good. And we'll take a KO. See, look, the weapon works so much better when you have paint. That went insanely well. That went very well. All right, this match, we have less paint again. We traded out our blobber for the, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. Sloshing machine. Wow, I played this game for so long and I just do not remember. I believe this is the same. No, it is not the same Splatter Shot Pro from last time, but the Hydra does know that we're here. So we need to be careful. They do not know I'm here. Okay, can we do something with this? I do not know I'm paralyzed. Like, this is scary. What do you do? What do you do in this situation? Wait. Oh no, that might be bad. Yes, go, go. You can't actually approach me too much. You can do it with verticals, but that's fine. Okay. All right, careful. Nice, good job, good job, good job. Get rid of their Zuka. They can't do anything about us. We'll take that. We'll take that. I'm going to retreat so I can heal. We should keep pushing that. If someone pokes up there, we're fine. We actually have some decent amount of paint here. Not, you know, terribly large, but that's fine as well. Okay. Get right under ledge here so we can poke. Ugh, that's a little scary though. I think we want rid of the, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. No, 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 no. All right. Let's keep him at range. Keep him at range. We're going to go ahead, use this. This is very important. Careful. Play around your walls. That is incredibly important for this weapon because you don't have a lot of range to play with. Okay. If I die here, that's fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh. See, look, when we have paint, we do so well with this thing. I don't know why it's so good sometimes, and sometimes it just feels terrible. But there we go. All right, match number 4. We are looking at more midline stuff, but thankfully we have a range blaster to kind of pressure them from that range, so that's good. We'll need to be careful. We'll try to maybe continue like we did the last match and just kind of play sharp. So I'm noticing this is also a bit of a rougher match, or map, not match. Maybe it'll be a rougher match. It's a bit of a rougher map just due to the fact, get me out of there. Okay, that's not good. Due to the fact that mid is just very walled, which it's similar to Hagglefish, don't get me wrong, but it is just a bit rougher, especially with this team. The team is, I think we're going to have struggling with, or have some trouble with. I'm struggling to find my words. Yeah, just dry grow away, honestly. Didn't hit a single shot, but he reached me, so that's unfortunate. So we've got similar paint to what we had last time. We just, I believe, traded the charger out, or the bow. We're just gonna actually spread some paint around. All right, we'll try to get someone this way. All right, you've taken 3 hits. I can't do everything here though. Oh no. Okay, I think we're staggering too much. We need to stop staggering. That way we can kind of get a concerted effort. I believe that is the word for it. So we can actually do some stuff. All right, that's a lot of damage, but we're just gonna swim right down here. Oh boy, I've got to jump out. I can't do anything there. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, so again, I don't know what the deal is between the maps. It is a lot more vertically centered, so I guess that would be why it's a little bit more difficult for us to actually move around there. Another thing was that those grates are not good for us. We can't really do much on the grates. We can run with our brush, but if they outrange us, we're dead anyways. So I think the better option, or the better thing we can figure out, is that the other map is better for this weapon. Another thing is that we were getting a lot more paint the last match. You can see, you know, we did so well kill-wise on the other maps, or on the other map, but here we were just kind of struggling. If we cannot move in with paint very well, and again, I think it is just how the terrain is sloped. We're just struggling a little bit with how we can actually hit things, which is where our downfall really is. All right, match number 5, I believe. Unfortunately, still just not getting terribly great paint. We did trade out the blaster for a player that's not playing very well. That would be me. We traded it out for a jet sculpture, which will help us a little bit on paint. I really wish we could have got that blob lobber back, because that's just so nice having that much paint. So we are on this map, and we remembered what trouble we were having last time, and I am just noticing this. Really don't like Zuka. Really don't like Zuka. We are just noticing that it is tough for us to actually get in here. There's a lot of uninkables. This entire path is pretty much just cut out from us. All right, careful. Wait, this might actually work for us. Oh, come on. It's very difficult to actually aim immediately under you, and that's what I was trying to do. Try not to do that. Try to give yourself a little bit of space. Yeah, see, and at this point, we have no real pushing options. Unlike the other map where we could immediately just run straight up to them, here, we have no options for that. We actually have no options for that whatsoever. So our best bet is just trying to, you know, keep this in our control until we can push up on that platform. But even then, actually, that might be our best bet. Okay, stay alive. Ah, yeah, no, the wall just kind of throws a dent in our plans. I would have tried to rush there. It might not have worked out, but it would have been better if the wall wasn't there. Actually, I'm really not a fan of this map, honestly, with this specific weapon. There we go. All right, try to stay alive. All right, get rid of you. Hopefully we can maybe keep some momentum off of this. Again, we're pretty much just hard blocked here. We can't push over there because it's grates and we have no ranged options to deal with that. The only way we can get on that platform is by using the tower, which is still a bit sketchy. If they chase after me, I think I'm fine with that. Take some aggro. Come on, climb. I've really got a short period of time where I can actually do this. All right, well, at the very least, scare him, force him to use his Booyah Bomb. That'll maybe get that out of the way before we can do much. Again, just a very rough map, and I didn't realize this, but, you know, having literally any sub-weapon we could throw would be great here. Torpedo, suction bomb that the other kit gets, burst bombs even would be great. But we've just got to kind of wait for an engager. All right, stay alive. right, I guess we'll take the trade there. Yeah, and they also have a lot of shooters, which just deletes our paint. Again, we have to make some pretty aggressive decisions with the weapon. And while I can do it sometimes it's just like you're getting hard blocked. You know, immediately we have to climb here. All right, stay alive. Please paint my feet. Oh, come on. Yeah. I unfortunately can't do anything here. Again, we had some great matches. I think this is just one of those weapons that are so map dependent that if you just get a bad map on it, it feels kind of worthless. All right, match number 6. Little unfortunate we're having to go to 6 matches with this because it's certainly better than the undercover umbrella. I can guarantee you that. This is just not a good map for it. And unfortunately, again, the matchmaker is just being very odd with actually giving us stuff that can paint. Like, I don't know why it gave them 2 mid-range arrow sprays is what I was going to call it. What are they called? Novas? Novas are what they're called. Give them 2 Novas, but you know, we don't get a single shooter. We just get blasters. You know, like trade one of our blasters for that at the very least. Very interesting, but oh well, we got to learn how to deal with it. Oh, really? You're gonna do that? He just kind of ignored me there. Okay. We're gonna play this at range at the very least, and maybe just maybe not die. Like at the very least, since they are Novas, they're not dealing a lot of damage to us, so we can fight them somewhat at range. It's a very conveniently placed tower. Tried to close the distance on him, unfortunately did not work. Can't really fight him if I back away, unlike some other weapons, so kind of have to try to work that distance closer, but it doesn't work sometimes. All right, just stay down here, honestly. I've got to wait this out. And I've got to wait it out again. All right, well, I guess this works. Again, you cannot jump out whenever you are hit with a whale because it just does not work. But seeing how much paint we have here, you know, you see how much more I can move around. I've just got to keep the paint up. Unfortunately, Clash was just kind of lurking there. And since we don't have many people actually, you know, playing the aggressive part where we can reach, it's just a little bit difficult for us to do much. Granted, we did get an amazing push at the start, but, you know, I like to keep some momentum going if we can. He's not very aware of his situation, is he? Like, I could very easily just do this. Oh, he saw me there. Yeah, you're just trying to chase after me. Can't shark too much also in this match because we are being targeted by a lot of stuff that can locate us. I'll just say it like that. I could go into detail, but I think you understand. Both Novas, you know, they have point sensors and whale, and then Inkstorm can tag us on the map if they're actually checking their maps. Not really something you expect too much, but it can happen. Ooh, this might actually be a good flank play. Never mind, they saw me. All right, jump out, come on, get me out of there. Ugh, so this is not a good spot for us to shark actually, because we can't reach the tower as easily. All right, let's get out of there, honestly. Saying honestly a lot. There's Zuka just tagging us. Again, really can't deal much with Zuka's instant shot. One of the biggest gripes people have with the weapon, and it is, you know, very common thing to have to deal with. It's annoying for a reason. All right, well, you can do that. Yeah, I tried to close distance there, but there's a very sharp point where you can actually not take damage. Unfortunately, it just was not the good spot to be in there. I mean, yeah, all we have to do is defend here, so we're fine. Yeah, see, we're struggling just kind of with that. Okay, now we can shark him out, though. Never mind. We're going to have to fight you head on, ain't we? Actually not. He's not going to fight us. Stay alive. Yeah, I can't do anything there. We're just kind of pinched. I feel like we're dying a little too often. That's probably what our 2 Slayers are playing for, but we don't need to be playing for that anymore. We need to play for staying alive. Because this is not a great position to be in, just because they do have so much range on us. All right, guys. Really hope y'all can kind of clean that up there. They should, in theory, be able to. Come on. Okay, there we go. I was a little worried there. I was like, are we really gonna go to 7 games? Okay, we're good. Bit of a rough match, you know. Again, it's this map, I guess, because we had such an easier time on the other map. So I'm gonna say that's probably it, and I don't really know how to play on this map very well with this weapon. So yeah, either way, there's our 3rd win. And there we go. There's 3 wins with the Octobrush Nouveau. It was unfortunate, again, that we lost more times with this thing than we did with the undercover umbrella. Couple of things to know. Again, it's a very, very, very map and team dependent weapon. You need a lot of paint from your team and you need a good map with it. If you don't have either of those, you're gonna struggle a lot. And if you don't have one of those, it's gonna be more difficult, but not completely impossible. Again, we just really had a terrible time on Crableg today. And even if we were getting quite a few kills ourselves, if you don't have the ability to actually push into the enemy base, you're not going to get a lot of push power off of that, if that makes any sense. I'm sure if I were to play on Crableg a little more, I would get used to it. And since it is a newer map compared to Hagglefish, it is also just a bit of not really knowing how to play on the map itself. But I do also just believe that it is not a great map for this weapon specifically. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a comment below and maybe even consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.